Hello and welcome if you're new to my channel, and if you're a subscriber, a warm welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be continuing the hierarchy of handbags series where I left off last week. The first part of affordable luxury bags, I grouped two levels of luxury, so your affordable luxury and accessible core, and in that group I had about 17-18 brands. I did the first half in a video which I'm going to attach above, and then the balance I'm going to be focused on in this video. I'm Anesu Sagonda and I manage a luxury lifestyle management business in London. My content is largely educationally focused and geared towards people who are typically new to money or keen to explore alternate mid-lux or super brands that are a little under the radar but still heavily weighted on quality. My first brand is a stalwart that flies the British flag incredibly highly for local made products. It's Mulberry, and Mulberry is the largest manufacturer of luxury leather goods in the United Kingdom. They have two factories in Somerset, and between those two factories they produce over 50% of all their bags. And when you think of Mulberry, the first bag that invariably comes to mind for most people is the Heritage Bayswater. It's a bag that was created in 2002, but ever since it has continued over the years to be their most popular bag. But Mulberry typically produces styles that are classic, they're timeless and just don't age. And the emphasis is very much on quality, on leathers that age very well, and of course, the exceptional craftsmanship, which speaks for itself. The bags I'd like to recommend from Mulberry, apart from the obvious, the Heritage Bayswater, which everybody knows, and there are a lot of videos out there that have been made about it, and ever since 2002 they have modified the bag. But there are a number of other styles I'd like you to get on your radar that work well for a range of different occasions. So for example, my personal favorite is the Millie Tote. I like it because it's a very simple, sophisticated bag that's practical and incredibly versatile. Because of the size, you can either use it as a work bag, you want to carry extra stuff, you may have younger children, so you want to carry extra bits. As an overnight bag, it's perfect for that. The other bag is the Amberley Satchel, and the Amberley Satchel is a real nod to equestrian styling. Equestrianism is very big in this country, as you know. And it's a great bag because it comes in two styles. You have the small and the large. The large is what I'm more inclined to go towards. Makes for a very good day bag. So you can carry quite a good number of bits. And being crossbody, it leaves your hands free. So you can carry quite a few things, but your hands are free. The other two styles, there is the Bally, and it comes in a couple of sizes. And I'd be more inclined to recommend the smaller size, which looks good as an evening bag. Think along the lines of the Chanel wallet with the chain in it. A good competitor to that, better price alternative. And then the other one is the Lily. And the Lily, depending on the size, if it's smaller, it makes for a really nice evening bag as well. And then the bigger version, it can be a work bag. Amazing quality leather, which wears very, very well. It's robust. But there's a good range of styles for you to choose from, but Mulberry, when you want a local brand that's well made, it's going to age well, designs are timeless and beautifully made, then Mulberry ticks all the boxes. My next brand is an ethical fashion powerhouse. It's Stella McCartney. And when Stella McCartney was started about 26 years ago in 1995, eponymously named, she was positioned as a socially conscious luxury brand, and ever since the brand started, they have just continued with the ethical focus, whether it is producing clothes, accessories, any projects, initiatives or charity work they're involved in, they always have the ethical element. She's very well known for her Falabella bag. It's the best-selling bag, and the Falabella it's vegan leather. Most of the bags are made from like a shaggy deer skin that's closely resembles faux suede, and it's a special polyester fiber. It's durable, it's robust, and it will last a long time. But regardless, leather is leather. Leather gets better with time as it ages, particularly if you look after it and it's good quality leather. But with vegan leather, it will last a long time, but not a lifetime as leather does. But when it comes to Stella McCartney and the quality of the products she's made, they are very, very good quality and worth the investment. They are luxury, so are priced and positioned accordingly. Falabella, her bestseller, as I mentioned, comes in a whole slew of different style options, whether it's the tote, it's a handbag option, it's a little envelope, whatever it may be, she's got something for everyone. But Stella has a good range of other bags that are typically timeless in design. So she's not into your trendy, flamboyant styles. It's stuff you buy and you can keep for many, many years to come and keep using it because of the quality, and also the style is conducive to that. But worth getting on your radar are her totes. Also consider her shoulder bags, the crossbody bags as well. And then a bag that I noticed a couple of years ago, I really like, and I've seen it in two different sizes, the doctor's bag. All the bags come in a whole rainbow of hues, so you're spoiled for choice depending on what you like, and of course the style option, which is classic, but there are many options for you to choose from. The next three brands I'm going to talk about together, and that's because my general feeling about all three is very similar. The first two are Prada and Miu Miu, and the third is Chloé. I first spoke about Prada and Miu Miu in my video where I was talking about some of the best designer shoes in the business. I'm going to attach that video above. And in that video, I specifically said, when it comes to some of the most comfortable, well-made, and durable shoes, when it comes to top-end designer shoes, Prada and Miu Miu feature prominently at the very top end of the market. They have their shoe game down pat. I cannot fault it at all. And on top of that, repairs are free. But when it comes to their handbags, it's a totally different ballgame. The quality is not what you would expect of a brand at that level. I'm somebody who personally has 7 Prada and Miu Miu bags in my collection. And of those bags, only 2 haven't caused me problems over the years. Problems start either at the beginning or after a year or 2. And these are problems I don't expect to get from bags at that level. So for example, where they've used glue instead of stitching, or the ink coming off the edges, or just a manufacturing issue where stitching is starting to unravel. Why hasn't the end been secured? So these are issues I don't even expect to come across from a brand at that level. But I have bought their bags, both from Prada and Miu Miu, and I will continue to do so because the bags are beautiful. The quality, the feel of the leather is amazing. The issue is typically the craftsmanship more than anything. And what I've discovered with these 2 brands is that they're more your occasion bags. So you bring them out when you're going out for lunch, on a date, somewhere fun, you're traveling for a couple of days. You bring them out, you use them, then you put them away. They are typically not the type of bags that you use a lot. They're not hard wearing. They're not as durable, as robust as they should be at that level. And I've had enough experiences from myself personally before I even consider client inquiries where people have come back and said, I'm having this issue with my bag, or that has happened. So one thing I can say with absolute confidence, and it's not a slight on the brand, they're occasion pieces. They're beautiful, well-made bags, but they're not bags that are hard wearing that you can use day in, day out as a work bag or a gym bag every day. Whatever it may be, it's an occasion bag. Looking at Chloé. Chloé I love. It's one of the most feminine French brands when it comes to the styles, it comes to the color. Very fun, pretty pieces. But Chloé, especially when I look at the bags, they are legendary for their trend bags. They have 7, 8, 9, I don't know how many, I've lost count of how many it bags they've had over the years. And the slight issue with it bags, it depends on which side of the fence you sit. An it bag is a very trendy bag. It's going to age, and it'll typically age very quickly. So if you're going to spend money on something that's not so classic and you're going to get many years wear, it's a little problematic for me. But some people are okay buying something. It runs its course, it's no longer trendy, but they still continue to wear it. But the other issue is also wear and tear. I guess when a brand is producing a sizable number of bags to fulfill a trend, they have a massive marketing campaign, and then they know they're going to get a lot of sales on the back of that, and they're producing bags. The quality has not always been the best. But Chloé is not on the same level as Prada and Miu Miu. They are higher, Prada and Miu Miu. Chloé is slightly lower, but the prices are still expensive, relative. And if you're comfortable buying something that is trend and you're going to wear it to death, enjoy it, and then discard it, it's okay. But if you're going to buy something, wear it to death, and then it ages and you still have it, possibly you can still wear it. But the other thing is their bags don't wear very well. The wear and tear is very high. They start to show the wear and tear very quickly. And as I said, they're making a lot of bags to fulfill a request because they have a massive marketing campaign and they're going to get a lot of sales and therefore need to produce the bags. So the emphasis, I don't think, is necessarily on very high quality products. So for all three brands, I will still recommend, I will still buy, but with the proviso that you have to be careful. They are occasion pieces for Prada and Miu Miu. For Chloé, wear it to death, because when it runs out of fashion, you're done. Bally is very similar to Loewe, and Loewe I've mentioned a number of times, but most recently it was in my luxury wish list video, which I'll attach above. And I mentioned that Loewe is Spain's most distinguished luxury brand. But regardless, it's so under the radar, it's virtually off the grid. And Bally is exactly the same. Bally is amazing. When it comes to their shoes and handbags, the quality is exceptional. But you hardly see or hear of them. You do see their boutiques. I walk in, I see people buying. They're thriving. There's a whole hive of activity in there. But it's just a brand very much under the radar. And I guess the people who need to know about it, know about it. They don't need to toot their horn because people come to them anyway. But regardless, their bags and their shoes are worth getting on your radar. And looking at their shoes, I know I digress, but it'll be momentary. With their shoes, I spoke about Manolo Blahnik, Gianvito Rossi, Aquazzura, Prada, Miu Miu, and how they are some of the brands at the very top end of the market when it comes to quality and craftsmanship and comfort thrown into that equation. Bally, I would say, is just below that in terms of the craftsmanship, the quality, the comfort. Below that, I'd put your other mass market brands. So think of Christian Louboutin, Versace, Jimmy Choo. All those other brands would pretty much be under Bally. What you pay for Bally and what you get from Bally is amazing. And that also translates to their bags. They are beautifully made. And the price you get is an absolute steal. There are a number of ranges I'd like to recommend. They don't have a particular bestseller as such, but the first one is a very small, a mini bag. It's called the Bally mini bag. It comes in their typical core colors, so the black, the red, and beige. They do other slightly muted colors or neutral palettes, so your light blue, a light green, but nothing too flashy or flamboyant or out there. More your subtle colors that are very easy to blend into your wardrobe with the rest of your clothing items. But the Bally mini bag I really like because it's a structured bag. It's small, very good quality leather. It's soft. It's that full grain. It's well made. It's going to last. And that structured element I like. It gives it definition. It makes it look more expensive. It's a better shape, a better style of bag. The second one is a bag that very much gives me your Louis Vuitton Capucine vibes. Very similar. A bag you can wear out for lunch, depending where you work. It can be a work bag, seeing friends out and about. It's just a fun, easy bag to wear. It's an open bag like the Capucine. Comes in black and red, and it's called the Jora. The third recommendation is a bag that it leads your outfit. It's a very simple bag, but the simplicity, the quality of the leather is where the beauty is. And if you carrying that bag, it's called the Leica, people will notice that bag first and foremost. It's a talking point. It draws attention to you. It's very simple. It's very well made. That simplicity, the quality of the leather is everything. The Leica is a beautiful bag, whether it's an overnight bag, a work bag, it's just a good size bag, closes over, simple, highly effective, beautiful bag. I love everything about that bag. I like everything about Bally bags. They're just so underpriced for what you're getting. If I was a handbag, I'd want to be a Marni trunk handbag. Brown's Fashion describe Marni bags in particular as best friends. They're eclectic, intellectual, but most of all, they make you look good. And Marni does just that. And especially the trunk, their best-selling, best-known bag, it's beautiful. Think of Jill Sander. Jill Sander, I've been saying this repeatedly, quality, minimalism. Marni's the same. There's the minimalism, but with a modern, sleek element to it. The emphasis is very much on just very simple, sleek, neat designs. The craftsmanship, the quality of the leather is what does all the talking. Absolutely beautiful. And if I still worked in the corporate world, I can guarantee you I would have a trunk handbag or two for work. They have the accordion style shape to them, which I really like because you have different compartments, you can put different things in them. But it's just that sleek finish. It's the leather they use, the minimal detail. It's just beautiful. And it's quality. You're paying for quality. You're getting quality. You're getting your money's worth in terms of the quality, the craftsmanship, how well the bag wears. The oxblood, beautiful. But also worth getting on your radar from Marni is their totes. In particular, the Marcel knotted, which I really like. Some fun colors. And then there's also the Museo totes. Very simple, just well-made leather totes. But Marni is a superb brand. If you want something a little different to your Jill Sander, the minimalist, understated, but you still want something that's minimalist, but just a modern, sleek twist to it, Marni, 10 out of 10. This concludes the 16 or 17 brands I've spoken about in my affordable luxury segment. If there's anything you'd like to know about any of the brands I've spoken about, or there's a brand you think I've missed out, I should have included, I've tried to be fairly thorough and detailed in my presentation and look at brands that are very good quality and consistent with their quality, especially over the years, and not just a one-hit wonder where they've come through over the years and they've had a couple of bags here and there. But as always, if you have any further comments, do let me know down below. But thank you for watching, and do remember to share, like, and subscribe. Take care.